You won, damn it, because every time we ask a man a question remotely like that, they be like, fuck no, hell no, no.
They be lying. They be sitting there with cum drying up in their mouth.
They just be scared they're gonna be judged. And like, this is called naturally motherfucking unbothered for a reason.
But it's still like, I mean, for me, it's just like, hell, let me see if it's too salty or acidy.
What I need to
I'm not trying to experiment. It's not a science experiment.
I mean, but still though.
I appreciate you wanting to know what you need to take out your diet to make it taste better.
I mean,
to eat some pineapple.
Why not be considerate? Now I keep pineapple over here.
Okay.
Pineapple stay here.
I'm just saying, because a lot of men don't take in consideration what they eat, what they drink, and how that shit's gonna taste. Don't nobody want to taste your. I drink sweet tea. Yeah, I drink sweet tea all motherfucking day. I only drink beers all day. I'm eating asparagus. Don't nobody want to taste your bitter ass, nasty ass, stinking ass cum. Eat some motherfucking green leafy vegetables. Get some fruit in your life. Drink some water.
I don't recommend nobody mess with nobody after asparagus.
No, ew, funk is funk.
A lot of things in life may happen, but if you come to me and you just add asparagus, we gonna have a problem by the end of the night.
Yes,
I
agree. That shit stinks so bad
for your taste buds at all.
Let's all drink to that. No asparagus.
No asparagus.
No head after asparagus. But eat asparagus, because I love asparagus.
I love asparagus, but
I don't.
Know what you're doing before sex. Like, don't eat no broccoli and eggs and all that shit if you know you finna go be in have your ass in somebody's face and it's gonna make you get it. Like, why would you do that? Like,
I like her. She give me so much Erica Badu.
That's your tip for the night. Don't eat no motherfucking broccoli and cabbage and shit when you know you finna go put your ass in somebody's face. Don't do it. Okay?
Please, no cabbage. Please.
So wait, we didn't get to ask
but I just know
Sasha and Corey.
I know
what they do.
I know what not to cook people if they ass end up in my face.
I
appreciate the tip.
Don't cook shit that's gonna make them gassy. You know, you gotta read up on certain things when you cooking for somebody if you expect to get ass at the end of the night. You know what I'm saying? So think about what you're cooking.
True statement.
Think about what you're feeding your people.
That's a true statement. All right. Would you rather receive $5 million to not have sex for 5 years or receive $1,000 every time you turn dick or pussy down?
Oh, give me the 1,000. Give me the 1,000. Because I'm able to say no. And I got a lot of boyfriends, and I can still say no.
Come on, boyfriends.
Plural. You got this on them.
Yes.
But again, though, remember I said earlier I'm doing better. I'm doing better.
I didn't catch that you was doing better, but I did catch the S.
He did say he was doing better. He did say that.
I said that earlier. When I said I was a hoe, you start rapping the whole song.
You're right.
Yeah, and I told you I was doing better. I mean that.
I was so busy.
All right, Sean, how about you?
Give me the 5 years.
Just give me the 5 years?
Don't nobody be throwing at me like that, for real.
I think I want my lump sum too. Come on.
Yeah, give me that 5 years.
I'm not gonna do that. 5 years?
5 years? I must not be in a relationship, because if every time that motherfucker walk past me, I want to fuck.
Oh, yeah, there you go. You want a good, healthy relationship.
But
then.
that would be a challenge because you got you a millionaire now, like you balling, like you probably got shit coming at you all the time, and then you got to find.
Whoa. So, the Corey, is the $5 million up front or is it after the fact?
5 years.
What is it, Shari?
I mean, y'all weren't supposed to be breaking this question down like that.
I mean, that makes it
That
different.
does make a difference, though.
That makes it.
You
That
talking
makes
about
it different.
and money. Two very important things. You know they're gonna break it down to the 10th motherfucking power.
Man.
and
Well,
turn
Man.
okay, then. Well, let's just do it both ways. Up front,
Up front, yeah. I'm taking the 5 million.
But you gotta.
Okay, what is
you
it?
cannot have sex for 5 years.
Have sex for 5 years?
first of all,
Look.
y'all can't ask me
But
no
look.
extras on this question because y'all took it to the next level. So don't be asking
We
me no
good.
particulars.
I'm asking though, hold on. What was it? What was the term, Shari, again?
It's 5 years.
Would you rather receive $5 million to not have sex for 5 years, or receive $1,000 every time you turn down dick or pussy?
Oh, yeah.
Give me the 5 million. It's places you can go buy an island for $1 million and get away from everybody.
That don't count.
Put your shit in
We
some
ain't all
stocks
that.
and
We
invest.
ain't all that.
We're not adding
Come
all
back.
that because we're not adding all that. We're not gonna do all that.
You
Give
can't
me
sit
my
in
1,000. Give me my
solitude for
1,000
5
per
years.
turn down.
And
Give me
then
my
you ain't
1,000
got no
per
money
turn
at
down.
the end of it.
Hmm?
I said, and then you done spend all your money at the end of it.
I'm definitely going with the
Hey,
$1,000.
5
Give me my
for five,
1,000
for
because
one.
I turn people down all the time.
What's it gonna be?
Where's that,
$1,000
Sasha?
for me.
5 for 5
Yeah.
or 1 for 1? What's your answer?
Listen,
Give me
if-
5 million.
for me-
Give me my 5 million.
I'm
for
with you.
me, give me my thousands because I can get on these apps out here and I can reject people all
I
day
will be
long.
rejecting motherfuckers. I be done made that $5 million. I'm like, you
Baby.
Rod. I be done
And
made
I-
as
and
much
I'm
as I be
still
flirting.
fucking good.
I ain't think about it.
I'm still fucking good. I don't know what kind of fools y'all is.
When my money get low,
If
you know what I'm saying? When my money get low, let me go over here and build my account back up.
Fuck though. That doesn't even make sense.
What?
You gonna wait till they proposition you with dick to turn it down? Because just
Oh
swiping
no, they
left
proposition me anyway.
don't mean you turn it down.
All I gotta do, if I wasn't on this phone, I can show you. All I gotta do is log in, and my inbox is gonna bling every time, and I do it just for fun sometimes.
Oh,
They be like, "What you doing?" I be like, "Just got home from work, getting ready for work tomorrow." What you doing, boo? I don't want none of that. They said that we fucking or no. It's a no for me. Now, I ain't the biggest and baddest. Well, I'm probably one of the biggest bitches y'all have ever seen, but I ain't the baddest. But I'm just saying, like, I reject people all the time, and then wonder why I can't just get one single boyfriend.
I don't. Right, it's all them Z's at the end, but get it how you live. Hoe is life, baby. Hoe is life.
Oh, it's definitely life, but I'm definitely taking my $1,000, honey. Give me my $1,000 every time. Because sometimes I can say yes and just don't get the $1,000. But a whole lot of times I'm gonna be saying no.
That's true.
And it's something I already do, so it's not gonna break my routine. And I'm gonna still be getting money, and I ain't gonna just be like, I'm a fucking millionaire. I'm just gonna wear a shorter shit, little more revealing shit. Body gonna be just even a lot more tight. Like, I'm gonna be so motherfucking out here looking like a
put
planet
yourself
every time I walk out the
to
door.
turn niggas down when you could just literally take the 5 million up front and do nothing. Like, okay.
Yeah, but what happens if you fuck up in the 5 years?
I'm not concerned about that. For me, that's not a problem.
Don't be dissecting this shit so much, sorry.
Y'all been dissecting it the whole motherfucking night.
Not everybody. Not all of y'all, bitch, because you so good for passing out the motherfucking y'all like Uno cards.
Bitch, and you can catch a skip or a reverse. So
I
if
thought
it's
it
your body, you skip it. Okay?
Y'all.
All right. Could you date an ugly dude or chick that checked all your boxes, had firehead, the sex was amazing, and they treated you like a king?
Yes.
Yeah.
How ugly we talking?
Ugly.
Speak, Lord.
The next question.
Cause there's levels to ugly. Like,
Hey, Corey, nah. We ain't going to the how ugly.
What
Okay, y'all talking over each other. Calm
what
down.
exactly do you mean by date? Define date.
Date like be with, like y'all together.
Y'all in a relationship, because date is just date. So would you be in a relationship with?
Like,
It's referring to a
that's my
relationship.
man, my girl.
Yeah.
Like, wait, like outside taking pictures and stuff in the daytime?
Like you in a
Everything.
relationship with
Family
holding hands and
get-togethers,
walking.
Christmas
I
time.
can do it.
But like, I can't have no side pieces.
Not unless it's
No.
some motherfucking chicken wing with the Kentucky meal.
Yeah,
we talking
it's gonna depend on the level of ugliness for me.
I can do it as long as they check my boxes. If they check out my boxes, I can
I'm talking
definitely
about
do it.
checking all your boxes. The head is good, the sex is good, everything is great. Like this the best you ever been treated in your life. But
I can
every
do
time
that.
you look over at that bitch like,
That
I
ain't
got
checking
like-
all my boxes then.
But I can't keep my dinner down when I eat
Right,
dinner.
like, I can do a whole lot of this every day, and I'll make this shit work. I will be one cirrhosis liver having ass because I'm gonna make that work.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
can you honestly say that you fucked off a good relationship because you were scared?
Yes.
Yes. Hell yeah.
Yes.
Easily.
Okay.
I don't let a lot of people get close to me because I feel like a lot of people out to like hurt me. So it's like that's why I'm like my boyfriends can have girlfriends because then it's like shit. I know what you've been doing. It's no surprise to me. I've been slutting it up too. You know that's
Slugging it up.
But I mean, it's one of those like I don't want to open myself up to be hurt, so I'll fuck up something in a minute.
Self-sabotage. Do you think a man and a woman living together should split the bills 50-50? If so, does that make them roommates?
Let me hear from the straight man, please.
Right? Because you know, if I live with a lady, baby, listen,
So-
where's your head?
Okay, so no, I'm just playing.
No. I mean, if we living together, it's a lot of things that factor into that. Cause I'm gonna give you an example. My ex is an anesthesiologist. So if she and I were in the same place right now, I'm sure her expectations would be different than what mine would be. And I can't say that I'd be able to foot half of the bill or even foot the entire bill. But if it's someone that's like, making the same amount of money as me or a little bit less, maybe a little bit more, then we would maybe do like mortgage and then like maybe utilities on the other side. But it wouldn't necessarily be split down the middle though.
Okay.
I would try to take the bigger part of the burden.
Split this shit.
So does that make y'all roommates then?
We are roommate. I mean, we live together. Shit.
No, I'm saying because the second part of the question is if you say split the bills 50-50, does that make y'all roommates? Because y'all not really in a relationship if y'all just splitting bills.
Why not?
Friends with benefits? I mean,
but
friends with benefits and splitting bills.
You don't get to answer this question, Sean. You already gave your response. This is for Mr. Rod.
Shit, friends with benefits and we splitting the bill.
Okay, that makes more sense. All right, last question. Y'all made it to 21.
Nah,
All right.
fuck that. We can be in a relationship and split bills. Let's go back.
I feel like it really boils down to the individual relationships. I feel like you have to lay You lay your own ground rules down based on y'all's goals as a couple, what y'all's finances are as a couple, and I think you set your own standards. So I've been in situations where it was both, but that's not true. I've not. I've always paid all my own shit, and I've only been in a situation one time where 1.5 times where a motherfucker was in charge. But I don't like
never paid my own bills.
I don't like for a motherfucker to be in charge. Well, you've been married all your life. I've never been married. I've been a single mother all my life, and I've always taken care of me. So we don't live the same life. So that's why.
Even being divorced for all these years, I've never paid my own bills.
Okay, well, congratulations.
I have female friends that
I wasn't bragging. I was just saying, I was thinking about it as you were saying it. And I just thought I have never paid my own bills.
There's only one time in my life where somebody else paid all the bills. And they felt like I was supposed to shut the fuck up and listen while they were doing that. I'm not built that way. I never have been built that way. And I've always had my own. I've always had my own. So when it came down to, oh, well, this is what it is. And I had a job, or this motherfucker begged me to quit my job. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I came back to Oklahoma. That's why I left motherfucking Birmingham, because you don't get to dictate how I live my life based on the fact that you're paying the bills. Yeah, I don't live like that.
So Tasha, would you be okay with if you're in a relationship with somebody and like he's not making a lot of money or whatever? Let's say y'all make around the same amount, or it's not a big, huge difference, and y'all kind of divvied up or split bills. Would you be okay with that?
I'm absolutely okay with partnership. I'm absolutely okay with partnership, and that's why I said it depends on each individual couple, where they are in life and what that situation is. So, I mean, I've been on so many different scenarios in my life where I've been up, where I've been down, I've been, mediocre, and I've always had to do it by myself. But I'm always willing to, like, I had a dude who was like, I want to make sure that I'm able to take care of you, and we haven't been together because I just want to be able to take care. Like, that's a crock of shit. Because when it really comes down to it, if you really want to be with somebody, then you build shit together. You get together, you start where you are, and you build together. So I'm always open to building, to splitting, to whatever the partnership is going to be. I'm open to all of that. So it just so happens to be that I've always done it on my own.
I have female friends that they are absolutely like, no, we're roommates if we split. Like, I'm not doing that. Like, I don't care how good he is. If that's what we got to do, I don't want it. And I've just never really completely understood that approach. And I don't know if I ever will, being a man.
That's the man being the head of the household mind frame.
That's a husband. That's if you got a husband. And have those women set themselves up to be that for that type of man to seek them out, even? Because we've come to a place where we expect this, and we expect a man to pay it all and do it all and be it all, but we're not even trying to be the motherfuckers that we want to attract. So you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's the difference. So
that's a true statement. You need to be who you're trying to attract. You
have to be what you're trying to attract. So are those women just some lazy rats, some bums, is just saying, oh, a nigga gonna take care of me? Or are they trying to work up to it, and a motherfucker got to meet them where they are because they grinding like a motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? So
Preach.
It's different in every situation. What is it that you're looking for? Meet me where I am, and let's build together. I'm not looking for a handout. I'm not looking for a motherfucker to take care of me, but I'm looking to know that we have the same goals and that we can move forward together, whatever that looks like.
For me, she nailed it. Like, that's it. You have to meet them where they are. And I mean, I think titles make a difference, like if marriage. But I feel like a lot of women look for, or a lot of people, I'm not even gonna say women, but a lot of people look for the retro lifestyle where it's like, I'm gonna be a stay-at-home, this and this and this, that and that to be taken care of. But I mean, still want independence.
People
Because
don't want to put in that type of work ride no more. They want the kind of life that our grandparents and great grandparents
Yeah.
lived, but they're not willing to put in that type of time or work, or even be. You throw the word submit at a woman these days, and how dare you submit?
Yeah.
You don't even know what that word means. You just take it to mean you
just
gotta
do.
obey somebody.
That
You
is
know,
true.
so
Because there's always
lot
a
to
time
it,
and a
but-
place. Because I am so dominant, you would never think in a relationship that I submit, but I do, because there's a time and there's a place.
Yep.
For me to be dominant in my relationship, and it's also a time for me to allow my man to take the
Dominate.
lead. You know what I'm saying? Or
I
you know what I'm saying?
absolutely
There's and it's more times for him than it is for me. But there are times that I do need to dominate, and he knows and he understands and respects that.
Yep.
But
And also, we're supposed to be submissive to a husband, not to a boyfriend or whatever we're calling these things out here. You know, you can't put a crown on a clown and call it a motherfucking king. And that's what a lot of motherfuckers be trying to do. That's the problem. That's why I have backed all the fuck the way up from this dating game. Because motherfuckers want to be called a king. You want to be a king. Nigga, you can barely even wipe your ass good. Like, come on, bro. Let's do this together.
Keep talking, Sasha. You did.
I'm
No,
done.
Right.
So Corey, let's go back to
Hey.
you. Let's go back to Corey though, because you had that initial question that sent Tasha where she is. So what are your thoughts?
About splitting?
Yes.
For me, I'm perfectly fine with that. And I prefer that. I want a partnership. And I don't ever want to feel like somebody is taking care of me that I'm not contributing to the household. So that's, kind of where I am. I'm okay with it, even though it's like we two dudes. So I want to do my part and I want you to do your part. And that's just kind of where I'm at.
Yeah.
On it.
I get it. That's me. Don't take me away from my bread, but also don't take away from all my bread. Like, let's build together, like she said.
Right.
Like, I mean, same-sex couples are the same as every other couple. Like, we all building towards the same goal. It's
And
just
I feel
more
like
so, let's build.
And I feel like either way you go, like we both gonna be winning, because before we got together, you was doing your own thing with your paycheck. I'm doing my own thing. If we come together, we should be doing better. Like, I just don't get the concept of we both working, I'm paying all the bills, and you keep your money. Like,
because people look at other people as a come up, and that's the trash behind it all.
Yeah.
Like, don't look at somebody you want to call your mate as a come up.
Right.
That's garbage. That's garbage.
This is kind of getting off of it, but I don't know if anybody watched this show, Ready for Love, on OWN. And there was an episode where they met the friends. And so the friend asks, how do you feel about, the bills and things like that? And this girl was so in love with this guy. And he was like, well, I mean, I guess, I don't know, we could split it. Oh, after that, she was so turned off. She didn't want to talk to him. Oh, he was trash. And it was just like, everybody was like, him saying that, like, completely, like, turned you off. Like, before, you was ready to walk down the aisle with him. And then he said that, and it was just like, oh, she was like a completely different person with him. Yeah. Yeah. And it was just like, so it was just weird to me, and just really kind of sad too on that level, to think like you're willing to throw away a possible good situation just because he wanted a partnership.
Yeah.
And on the flip side of that, Shari, that one show that you and Ebony had me watching, Love at Marriage, Married at First
Married at
Sight.
First Sight.
Married at First Sight.
And
Yeah,
that
that's
one
my show.
couple that actually made it, where the girl had all of those student loans and she didn't have nothing going. The dude had the house, and he ended up selling his house and paying off all of her student loans and stuff. She didn't have shit
Mhm.
going on, and he did. And he basically loved her enough to sacrifice his shit and pay her shit off. So
That's
Right.
the kind of motherfucker I need to marry.
Girl, listen, me too. And I just so y'all know, I love Married at First Sight, so we can definitely talk about that.
whatever.
That's my show. Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
but for,
Married at First
but
Sight is
for
my
real,
shit.
for real, I am you take care of the structure and outside, and I'll take care of everything in the inside.
Me too. I'm like that.
That is me. I'm not even gonna say, and that's the reason why I say I have never. When Tasha was talking, I thought about it. I have not ever paid for everything. Even when I didn't have a man, I didn't pay
What's
for
happening?
anything. Because either other dudes was paying for it, or my kids were adult enough to pay for things. So I've never had to pay for anything. And then my last divorce, he paid the mortgage. I've not paid for shit. So except for the stuff in the house. So that's why I was like,
But
I've
that's
never
the thing,
done it.
though. You
You're
were
still
you were
contributing.
home though, and it was still a partnership, and that's what mattered, regardless of where the finances came from. Like, there was still a partnership. Like, what was understood didn't need to be explained, and I think that's what we're all saying at the same time, regardless of our backgrounds and situations we've been in, relationships we've been in. Like, literally, it's just like there was still that partnership though. Like, you both were helping one another, you were helping each other grow, you were helping each other build, whether it meant that you were out and you were making your own money and spending your own shit, or however it went.
Until I wasn't.
And
Until I wasn't.
and see,
That's
and
how
see,
it
that's
all
the
came
thing.
crumbling down.
And see, and that's the thing though. So maybe he had an expectation for you that was never set up front. Like when Tasha said, you make your own ground rules. Like, you said this shit in stone. You let me know what this is and what this is supposed to be, how this is supposed to turn out. We will build from that. Tell me from day one what it is that you're looking for, what we're growing into, building, and I'm gonna help you from that point forward. But listen,
Just from having different conversations with different friends, male friends especially, like, I realize that people get married and they don't even have these types of conversations. People get married and they have no idea what one expects from the other. Financially, sometimes, socially, even. Like, I was having a conversation with some male friends right before an interview, and we were just kind of just chit-chatting it up, and we were talking about being at a gathering. My homeboy is married. He's in the kitchen having a conversation with a bunch of people, some females, some males. But when his wife enters the room, he just stops talking. And I was like, why? Like, did you feel uncomfortable? Has she ever made you feel uncomfortable? He was like, no. Have you had a conversation? No. But why did you feel like that? I don't know. So, like, you've set an unrealistic expectation for yourself, and now you're mad at her because you feel like you got to shut the fuck up when she walks into a room. And that's an expectation you put on yourself that she doesn't even know is there, because y'all don't even fucking communicate. You didn't even communicate before you got married. And that shit is crazy.
So Tasha, like, what was he talking about before she walked in that made him shut up?
Nothing. Random ass conversation. It was just a group conversation around the island at a party. You know how people congregate in the kitchen because that's where the motherfucking food is. It was nothing.
That's what we are right now.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even he couldn't even remember what the conversation was, but it wasn't anything to where he should have been like, oh, I gotta shut up. It was just the fact that she walked into the room. And he said he's been like that with all his relationships. So it's really a personal issue, but then you put that expectation on somebody else, but now you mad at that person because you feel like you can't be yourself. But that's not even an expectation they put on you. You put that shit on yourself. But your marriage didn't work because of that. But it's a lack of communication all the way around the board. Y'all are not
Never
communicating.
will. People need to start communicating.
Communicating.
Way better than we do.
And to know that that's not even some shit that you talked about before you walk down the aisle, like
that's just that repulses me. Like, why are you getting married?
You don't even know each other. Why are you?
How long did they date? How long did they date?
I think at least 2 or 3 years.
Cause see, it's not
worse. That makes it sound even worse. That would be like an okayable offense if they only dated less than a year.
So well, I've been talking about bringing them on, and you're like, absolutely not. I don't want to talk about sex with this person. Nope.
But see, sorry, my whole thing is like, it's acceptable if it's a married at first sight thing, and it's like.
That's what I said. If it's less than a year,
you don't know this person at all. You got 2-3 years dealing with this person.
No,
like you must have been a
y'all still ain't talking about that kind of stuff. Yes, I get it. All right, so question 21. We finally made it.
Okay.
I thought we did it already.
I thought that was 21, and we were just discussing.
Man.
It got good though, y'all. It got good.
It did.
It did get good.
If your ex spoke to your new boo, why would he or she say y'all broke up?
Because I wasn't financially responsible.
Okay.
That was on me. If she gonna be honest about it, that's the reason why. So that's what it is.
All right, Sean, you're a little truthful tonight.
This is like it's a naturally unbothered, right?
Right.
Ain't no reason not to tell the truth.
Yeah,
it's like therapy too, if you don't even realize it.
It is.
Cool.
It's really good.
Cool.
Like, I've enjoyed this panel, so I appreciate everybody.
I'm good.
I mean, all my exes are still sort of my bros, but
such a hoe.
But look at my girl over there. But no, if they were to say anything, it would probably be that I expected more than they were able to deliver. I don't think it would be anything bad about me.
No.
Huh?
That's your answer. They wouldn't say anything bad about you.
No.
No, he said
I'm pushing for people to get to the next level. Like, even people that, I mean, it's one of those where I want to see everybody grow and everybody be happy. And even if you're my ex, like, I still want to help you build. What, girl? Shit, I'm violent, but
here it comes. Now here it comes.
There's the truth.
There it is.
There's the real truth.
There it is.
I have not split anybody's forehead open in my defense in like a year. So I'm doing way better than I was.
Only a year? A year was like 3 days ago. You do realize that.
Yeah, because it's COVID time. But what I'm trying to tell you is that, like,
I'm gonna take over him. I think it's been longer than a year.
Yeah, I mean, I've really worked on like my because you have to understand that if we talk about something, we have expectations. Just like the last thing, like if we have expectations, we've discussed it. Like seriously, like I expect for you to act on every word that you said to me. And when you don't, that's gonna trigger the other side of this Gemini, and he's an ugly son of a bitch. Like nobody wants to deal with him. So I mean that bothers me. So if they say anything, it's literally gonna be like, dude, crazy when it comes to me.
Oh, once you said Gemini, the crazy one I already know.
That's what I'm trying to say. I mean that's what it is. But other than that, it's more so gonna be them because they didn't. I met them where they were, but they didn't work to get better. You know, they weren't trying to progress.
It's their fault for staying the motherfucking
They didn't
same.
work to get better.
Mm-mm.
It's their fault for wanting to stay the same motherfuckers. Bitch, grow.
That, and I can't do it. And I'm violent. I am a little violent.
Mhm.
What
All
do you
right,
mean by
so-
violence? I need you to elaborate a little bit on the violence, Mr. German.
So I'm one of those people that I don't like to be lied to. I don't like to be hushed. And those are two different things. But it's like if I'm bothered by something and you blow it off, I mean, this is my roommate child of almost 6 years, and literally nothing has ever happened between us. He was my supervisor at my last job, but I'm one of those people that if something is pressing to me or important to me and it's not to you, I'm gonna show you a totally different side of me. I will destroy this shit because I feel like that's the only thing that's important to you in this moment. So when I'm expressing how I feel or what I expect from people after a conversation, and you're not willing to like move on it either way, I will show you a totally different person. I will beat the shit out of you. I never physically like jumped on Sean though, just so the world knows.
Yeah, we ain't never fought,
We've never fought.
I
But
was about to be like, elaborate.
y'all. We never fought.
Let's
I
make
get
a part
aggressive because
2.
Nah.
yeah, no, I just feel like things are important to me, regardless of what it is. Like I'm very family oriented. Like Shar, you know, like you, my sister, and I've known you for what, all of 20 days now, really in person.
In person days.
In person days, right. But it's just one of those things like, Tasha, I fuck with you. Corey, I fuck with you. Can't wait to meet y'all at some point somewhere. Literally like in real life as a person. But it's just like, you know, when we talk about things and we have goals and we have ambitions, and it's just like, you know, I'm in a point to where I'm doing better for myself and I'm trying to help you do better for yourself. And in relationships, like you don't come home for 2 days because you chose drugs over doing better. You got paid, so you chose to hang out. Like, bitch, I'm gonna beat you up because you're coming back in with some sorry, sick ass excuses as to why you hadn't been here, or why you didn't call, or why you hadn't text, not even send a fucking email. Like, it's gonna bother me, and it's gonna bother me to a point to where, like, I'm gonna go straight to 1,000, fuck 100. And I'm gonna show you something different.
Smack a bitch up.
So it's just
Okay.
it's that.
On that note, Corey
If a bitch was binging, she need to be.
Corey, Sean, and Rod, thank y'all for filling in for Ebony this week. We appreciate y'all.
We had 3 dicks on the show.
We had
The
3
dicks
dicks. We
outweigh
ain't
the
never
chicks,
had, well,
y'all.
yeah, we didn't have 3 dicks on the show, but it's been a long time since we had this much dick on the show. We appreciate y'all dicks and all 6 of y'all balls. We appreciate it.
Well, that's a question to be answered. Does everybody still have both balls? Y'all all
Are people
fairly young.
losing
Y'all
balls?
still have both balls. Y'all, everybody got their balls?
Oh, I got my balls.
Why
Are
wouldn't you?
people not having
Why
their
would
balls?
where the balls
My
go?
daddy only has 1 ball.
Shit happens. Shit happens.
Yeah, my
Well,
father
I
has
had
1
a cousin
ball.
I had a cousin that got 3 sorry, so maybe your daddy's missing balls in my cousin.
He got 3 balls.
Wait, time out. We're not gonna skip
listen.
over what you just said.
No, we're not gonna skip over that. Let me go back. So as a younger kid, and my family is predominantly female, so there are a lot of girls like us guy cousins are
I'm
super
sorry,
duper close. I'm close with my girls too. Don't get it twisted. You met a lot of them. But the thing about it is that I had a cousin one time to say he had 3 balls. And I was like, how the fuck you get 3?
Did you see them?
I would not want to see them. That's my cousin.
You have to see them. How?
Hey man, my uncle had 6 fingers. He had an extra pinky.
Oh,
on
I
both
got a
hands.
cousin that's got that too.
And he had them removed, but I mean,
She had hers removed, but she had one as well. She had this little lump right there where the other finger was.
no, he had pinky. Another one.
An extra pinky.
A whole.
He had a Twinkie, girl. It was a Twinkie.
He had a
But
whole nother
no.
motherfucker like that.
Man, it's just
No,
I
I
would have
need it.
wanted to see the 3 balls. Like,
I need to see 3 balls.
But you
Yeah.
gotta understand, like I was
2 heads,
young.
3 balls. Let me see it.
I would have wanted to see. I would have wanted
Me
to be
too.
like, let me, one.
Girl, it was like juggling, I bet. I don't know. I don't know what they would have did with those. That right there, juggle, sorry. Juggle, Tasha. It was
like
it
I
was
want
like
to tell, like, it's 3. Like, what does that look like? Like, I'm very, like, intrigued now.
what does
I
this
wanna
shit
know,
feel?
was it like 2 balls in 1 sack, or was there 3 individual sacks?
He got the third one. It's just like being the middle child. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker
Was
got to
it?
bounce
But
back
is
and
it like
forth.
1 sack and they all 3 live in there, or 2 in 1 sack, or
That
individual
middle one got to bounce
sacks?
back and forth. He got to
To
bounce back
hell
and
with like
forth
what it
between
to
that and
hell with like
the
what it look like, what it feel like to have 3 balls. That's
do they
That's
all got
true.
their own
Like,
sack?
that's what it feel
Yeah,
like to
like,
have
are
3
you
balls.
bow-legged? Like, can you not let your thighs touch because you might squeeze all 3? Like,
Right.
Man, it's hard with 2.
I have a lot of questions.
I have a lot of questions too, Corey.
can we get your cousin on the phone?
We need a
On the
motherfucker
show.
to
On the
bring him.
show.
If
He
you
need to be
have
on the
Right.
show.
He
Somebody
ran to
send him the Zoom link.
So we need to have a show and tell episode, because I need him to show and tell me about his experience.
Okay.
We need to have a misfit show.
So listen, I can't be on that show.
Like Clint.
I won't be here.
Dicks, 3 balls.
Why not?
Come out.
To see
Time
3
out.
balls? No,
Yeah.
that's
You
not
know you want to see somebody with 3 balls. You don't
Like
gotta
that-
be gay to want to see
Like
that.
that's science. That's some science shit
I
right
don't
there.
want to
Thank
see it.
you, Corey.
No, I don't want to see
Don't
that
y'all
shit.
want to see a Clint that look like a dingling? Like a
I
baby?
have.
Oh,
Hell
Listen.
no. No.
wait, they said I got a cousin with one of those too.
Your cousins have a lot of deformities.
Listen. So some of their parents might be their cousins too. I don't know.
Y'all from
They
Arkansas?
mamas and daddies might be the
Yo,
oldest
where
high
y'all
people. Baby, listen. Let me tell y'all want American Horror Story?
Bell, not Arkansas. Ida Bell.
From Arkansas.
Listen, y'all want American horror stories? I can give you a show.
Shit.
Hey, run yourself. I'm going
Oh.
to tinkle. Keep going.
They got extra fingers, extra balls, extra
Amen.
dicks and shit. This is a lot.
Nah, I ain't heard of none of those.
Chicks with dicks. All kinds of
Okay.
shit.
I ain't got none of those either.
You know, I have
But
a
you
friend
see,
who is
I roll my eyes up
really
out of face.
into female to men. Like he's like really into them. Mm.
You said what?
Say it again. Say it again, Corey.
I have a friend who's really into FTMs, female to men.
Mm-hmm. Trans.
Yeah. And like, what
Go
she
ahead.
say, Tasha?
I was just getting ready to say there's a couple that I met that I absolutely love that I'm trying to have on. I'm trying to book them for the show. And they started out as like a lesbian
women.
couple.
Uh-huh.
But now one of them is going from female to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to have them on the show. And when I say I absolutely love them, but they're very open about it. Like,
Mm-hmm.
so I've been talking to them. It's just about scheduling and getting the schedule because they're doing exams and all kind of stuff. But they'll be
What
on the show.
about the pregnant
That'd
couple?
be a dope show.
Yeah.
What you say, Ron?
And she is like in tune, like just figured out that she's in tune with the universe too. So that's a whole nother show
Awesome.
that we've been
That's
talking
it.
about too. So
Awesome. Okay.
But there's a couple that's out there that like the dad is pregnant by the trans mom on TikTok.
saw that. That's kind of older. Unless there's a new one, but there was one a few years back. But is there a
No,
new
this
one?
one is recent because this girl
Okay.
got like long. Well, the trend me girl, trans woman, has the long, like, blue extensions.
Okay. I'm gonna have to look
I'll
that
find them and I'll send it to Shari. And maybe I can talk to them because, like, she's like, they just went to get the sex of the baby and everything.
They
So y'all
black?
can talk to them. Yes, they are African American. They are
Nice.
Negroes.
Nice. Nice.
They are
Very
Negroes.
interesting.
Yeah, that would be a dope show. That would be a dope show.
Definitely find that and give that to me.
I will
Well-
find it for you, sister. I just looked at them last night, so I'll do that.
We definitely thank you both for joining the show.
Hey,
Do you
Text Ebony and see if she's available to do her closing.
don't nobody want no drunk ass closing from Ebony?
Please text her.
You know the people want. You know the people want this shit.
Oh my gosh.
See if she up. You know that would be. She probably knocked out.
Hey, y'all need to have me on again, but I just want to be a part of the panel.
Oh, we'll have you on again for sure. This was
Yeah,
a
I
good
can
show.
answer my personal questions. Corey, where you at?
Watching you.
Dallas.
What Big Brother's on or something? What you watching?
Dallas.
No, Big Brother's not on.
Oh,
No, Big
something.
Brother's not on tonight.
Oh, okay.
I keep getting these texts.
I think she watched Big Brother when she was over here.
Yes.
So
Oh,
the
yeah.
people watch.
I know they do.
Yeah, Shari comes to my house every Sunday. I'm gonna miss it when she's gone, but she comes over here every Sunday, and we normally
Y'all
get
work
together.
together?
We do.
Okay. Now you
We
said
had
20
worked
days, so I figured it had to be.
Well,
yeah,
in
we had
sight.
worked together
It's been
though.
longer than that, but in
Yeah,
sight.
I started in March.
Oh,
But
she's
we
getting
just
on,
finally
y'all.
got
She's
to meet
getting
in
on.
person.
She's
She
getting
said,
on.
well,
Ebony's coming.
Yeah, she's coming.
Yeah, she's coming.
Hey!
She done took some of that.
Hey, sugar with the
Hey,
bun.
Hi, dick
sugar.
suckers. Hi, dick suckers.
Hey.
Not
So-
all of us are dick suckers.
Yes, we are.
I
Oh,
am.
no, not all of us. There's one that's not. I'm sorry. It's one.
All
I
right,
suck dick.
There's two. There's two.
I suck dick too.
I
three.
suck dick faithfully.
Not
See,
faithfully.
within
but I
7
suck
minutes,
it.
he's
You
finished
suck
within
dick,
7
man?
minutes.
Conversation is too strong for my blood. Let me
I have premarital sucking dick.
Oh,
It's about-
high
oh,
five,
now you
sister,
confessing?
High five. I can't wait to hug you.
Anyway, Ebony,
Yes.
everyone said that the show could not end unless you did the closing.
Aw, that is so sweet. Babe, I can't get up to get it on. Y'all know I don't know it by heart.
So just freestyle it. We'll help you out.
After the
Okay.
1,000th time.
Okay, y'all. Y'all can follow us at Naturally Unbothered. Wait, no. You can follow us on IG, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube.
Yep.
Email us at Naturally Unbothered, the number 2 at gmail.com. That's Naturally Unbothered, the number 2 at gmail.com. Bitch, y'all know how to fucking reach us. Go to our Instagram, Naturally Unbothered. We on Facebook. We have merch, naturallyunbothered.com. Hit the merch link. We'll send it out to you when we can. Order shit so we can get some more people to watch us. And
Sponsor.
oh yeah,
Sponsors?
we got sponsors. Jiggly Titties up there. Latasha Jackson. I said Natasha Jackson. And Torn Couture, and then Shari looking all boobalicious. She got opulent concierge. And then me, I look so beautiful right after surgery. I know y'all don't
Yeah, girl, you look amazing.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Thank you. See, I like Rod because that's my
Oh, yeah.
friend.
Oh yes,
That's my
girl.
And then Ebony Candle Elements. Y'all can just hit the inbox on the Candle Lady on Instagram, or hit me up on Ebony Sims on Facebook, or just fucking don't. Right now, y'all can get no candles for me right now anyway, because I'm down. Pimp in distress.
Come down.
Did y'all have a good show?
We had a great show.
Great show.
This is probably gonna be the first show y'all ever did that was bomb without me. I sure hate it.
Bye.
All the other shows be trash.
So
You're such a
I'm
whore.
not on it.
Oh, Rod is the same hoe as you.
Yeah.
Okay, hey,
The male version hoe of you.
hoes
He is.
life, hoes life.
I was like,
I don't even
Hoes
look like it.
told you.
I saw you had a ring on, didn't you?
Oh, me?
Uh-huh.
Oh, girl, wrong hand, wrong finger.
Okay. I just saw a ring. It's okay.
That's decoration, baby. It's
Girl,
What
he
decoration.
you
got
smoking?
he got
He's a
boyfriends.
hoe. He's a hoe. But he's
Oh,
a
I
hoe
love
now.
it.
He's a hoe of recovery.
The whole recovery.
Recovering hoe like you. You're a recovering hoe.
I love it. I love it. So what was the topic for today, y'all?
We didn't do. We did 21 questions.
We did 21 questions.
Oh, boring.
Okay. So it wasn't.
Not the spin. Not the
I'm just
spin off
saying.
questions.
What's the
Spin-off.
spin-off questions? Give me one. Give me one.
Chime in and you'll see.
Give me
Yes.
one. Give me
Take
about
a
4
listen.
questions.
Hit the
Take a
subscribe
listen.
button.
You
Give me
should
some-
have logged in. Stayed logged in. If
I
you
could-
didn't, I know you was too high
My
off the medication.
My mouth is dry. My throat hurts. I'm struggling. I'm on a struggle bus over
My
here.
brother-in-law done stuck his dick down your throat already.
No, he's scared to touch me now. He's been crying all day.
Hey,
That's
test
what
They
happened.
said you're gonna have a brand new pussy when this is over with, though. Come on, Brenda.
Hey,
Oh, wait. I told him that you got a whole brand new pussy. That's
Tell me,
why you wasn't on the
you
show.
got your snatched.
she's the only one that had to get her pussy. Her pussy.
She told him that you got your snatched. That's what she told the people.
I'm so glad you're muted. So until next time, everybody, thank you. It's been a great episode of Naturally Unbothered. We are out. Ebony, no one cares what you're saying because you're about to say some bullshit. No one can hear you.
Peace out, Craig.
Bye.
Bye.